Hey guys, Footy Manager TV here. Welcome to episode number 36 of my Manchester United FIFA 16 Career Mode series. First up here, 1st of November, so we have got a monthly scouting update. We'll check that out. First guy up here is Houghton. He's got some decent minute potential, being 75, max of 94 as well. He's 17, 6'4", so that is very good. That he's not a smaller player, as you can see here. Holmes Dennis. He's in the same boat with his potential and overall, but he's a bit smaller, so it'll be interesting to see what kind of position he is. Looks to have good sprint speed, which will be needed if he's not a tall player. And then there's Akinme. He probably won't be good enough, but we'll leave him for another month, make it an update. And Tom Charlton definitely not good enough, so we'll just go back. And also now I'll just give you an update on the squad, like the actual U squad. It's looking pretty big right now. I'm probably going to have to sign a couple more guys up. Maybe a couple of the 17-year-olds, Ricardo Pastore or Ollie Grant, or, well, Houghton, probably not as he just joined. Any of those guys, or even some of the 16-year-olds. You got to look at their overall, I feel. If the overall's not good enough yet, like in the 40s or low 50s, even Fabio Perez, for me that needs to be a bit higher. He's got decent potential, but needs to start growing before we actually sign him up to the first team. So next up, we're going to basically head straight into the game. Before that though, I'm going to show you a squad report because the update's at the start of a new month, and I'll just run through them fairly quickly to someone notable in terms of their overall improvement. Marquinhos +1, Luke Shaw +79, but look at that midfield of Pogba, Schweinsteiger and Rooney, all 88 overall, Lacazette 87, Memphis 83, Zlatan is starting to go down a bit. That may be a concern, but the key point there is it's only his physicals and mentals going down. The important attributes for him is the technicals to stay up, and a couple of them are actually improving. And the Herrera to 83 could be up in the air if we're going to keep him in the future or not, but I feel he's a guy, if you know how to use him, he'll be very effective for you because he's got a couple of those attributes in the 90s, like ball control, short passing. Dragowski developing, good to see. Anthony Martial, you need him to keep developing in his attributes. He's got a lot of low ones, but key attributes are high for him. Matteo De Chilio, he's 80 now with a +1. Andre Carrillo, 82 with a +1. I really think he can be good with the 5-star skills, but how good has Felipe Anderson been with his free kicks? Scoring a lot for us. Max Logan +2. Raul Azevedo, I know I've mentioned about him. I want to get him to at least 70 overall this season. And then maybe can play more apart next season. Scott Nichols, not too bad. Mattiello, and I'll just run through these. Januzaj up to 80 overall now. We probably should be using him a bit more. Lingard as well. You'll probably see a lot more rotations. Johannes Guys, unfortunately, he's going down in some of his physicals, so that's not very good. For me, Daley Blind, he's just not finding a way into the team, and when he has played, not been good enough. Chris Smalling as well. Juan Mata. I still want to use Juan Mata as well, and then a couple of these youth guys. Youth players, or younger players anyway. Not technically youth players, but just young guys loaned out and that kind of stuff. So we shall go into the next game, which is against Anderlecht. It's huge because if we win, we'll overtake them. Maybe in recent games I haven't been doing too well, but it's easy to turn it around. Like a couple wins and we'll be back normal, like results as per normal, which probably will happen. Like some people have been saying I haven't been doing too well of late, but that happens in FIFA. Like you can't win every single game, and if I did, it would be boring. So that's all right. So as I make changes here, some people said doing live videos now, maybe I should do face cam, but I actually don't have a camera. The only one I have is built in my PC, so I could only do it with Football Manager if I wanted to, but I feel it's not really my style, and videos will take longer to make. So if you want a lot of videos being produced, this will just to continue this way for me. Which I feel comfortable in as well. That's a big thing for me. So Daley Blind, he is going to get a chance. Rooney, I really don't want to take Rooney off. I'll take Pogba off. Definitely don't want him to get injured. Don't forget he's coming back from that injury. We'll leave Rooney because he's the captain. Maybe Martial. See, you'd probably think put Martial for Ibra because Ibra's not 100%. But Martial isn't either. And Lacazette, who do we bring on? Maybe try Felipe Anderson. Someone said try him on right wing. So there we go. I'll do that as well. Anyone else that could start? Januzaj maybe. I'll take off Luke Shaw. You probably wouldn't sub him on with that condition. And Januzaj to start for Depay. So it's an important game to win. But I'm keeping faith in some rotation players, such as Felipe Anderson, Herrera, Blind, Januzaj, and I hope they can get the job done. Okay, he's going to play it short, put the pressure on, and they've got Kara at centre-back as well. He's a physical type, so again, that's another quality player they have. That's good in FIFA, but Felipe Anderson, skills. Hit one, Felipe Anderson! Oh, Felipe Anderson, what a hit outside of the box. And he's got amazing strike on him, not just his free kicks. And that's exactly what I want him to showcase there, that he can, score. And that was a really good finish. Did you see that pass? That was Januzaj, and then to Zlatan, then Felipe Anderson with the skill to get past. And then an amazing strike. Goalkeeper, no chance to save that. First goal in Champions League. And should he become a starter now? Obviously, he's replacing Lacazette. So, leave your thoughts on that. He's a really good impact. Herrera, not the best ball, but it's going to work out anyway. Ibra, come on Ibrahimovic. Zlatan, that's a free. That's a free kick, and you know who's going to step up to take this. Felipe Anderson, it's your time to shine. Zlatan wants to step up, and probably, if you know how to take free kicks with him, you could probably score, but I know how to take free kicks with this stance. Usually, I'll score, and I do again. Felipe Anderson, he's stepping up as a huge player this season now. Even though this is his only second goal in the Champions League, the last few episodes, the games he's been playing in, he's been scoring from free kicks, and also earlier in this game he showed he can score in open play as well. But I'm just good at that free kick stance. So maybe it's not Anderson individually, but that's his stance anyway. If you aim like that, you'll score. Like me, I'm not doing anything advanced, aiming over the wall and just putting power. But I remember in FIFA 15, anyone remember my inter-career mode with the likes of Podolski and Shaqiri scoring those kind of goals from that stance? So I'm just good at that kind of stance, and I'm sure most people will be anyway. It's Obradovic. Can't gotta win this header. Oh, David De Gea saved that. That was so crucial. Even though we were going to win anyway. They're going attacking. They were fighting for a goal. But, Dave wasn't going to let that happen. Okay, Blind. No, he just blazed it away. And that should be the game. Good result here. Expected result. And we're back on track now. I feel we could go on a run of good results. I feel I'm kind of into this playing live now and playing well. Defending well at the same time. And scoring. Great game by Felipe Anderson. Loved his game today with his free kick and super goal to kick things off. So lads, heading into the second game of this episode, away against Hull City. Away games are always tricky against these lower sides. They do play for the point, try and get a draw, play really defensive. So I want to score an early goal to hopefully prevent that. And also, I really want to fight for that first position. Looks to be tight at the top of the table this season. You expect Sunderland to drop. Maybe they're being like the Leicester City of last season, which is probably the case. It will be hard for them to keep that up. So we'll go straight into the game, and this is important. This will be a really good episode if we can get the win here. I'm going to be gunning for that. 2 games, 2 wins. So I reckon we could roll with our best team. Rooney could still... We've got to go. He's the captain. He's going to play a majority of games. And like I mentioned about the fullbacks, I'm going to go with Mattiello. He's going to be able to get a game today. De Chilio will come out, and Mattiello will have a go at right back, as he can play pretty well there. And I'll run with this team. I want to play a really good team here because it's important to get a win in the league now. Lucky. Oh, again, I didn't even aim there, though. Oh, no, they have an extra man. How do they have an extra man there? They score anyway. Oh, no. I know it's still really early in the game, but I know what's going to happen there. What's going to happen now. Like, how come no one tracked him? My CPU control players. I can only control one player. The rest is down to the CPU, but they didn't do their job. Okay, come on. Look for the man, look for the run. Luke Shaw. We're just going to look for Luke Shaw. He's done it before. Luke Shaw's done it before. Luke Shaw's done it before and takes a deflection. A bit of luck to go our way. And Luke Shaw, he's such a danger bombing forward down that left. That's his second he scored in a consecutive episode. Look at that. Luke Shaw cutting in, hitting it on his right. Sure, it did take a deflection. But we'll take it. We'll take it and we can push on now. He's got 2 goals in the league. Luke Shaw's impressing me in recent times. I think he's a future captain contender. What do you guys think? I definitely want an English lad to be captain so he could take off Rooney. Now Lacazette, this is our opportunity. while they don't have so many back as they would. Okay, opportunity now. Now, Herrera. Oh, pen! Yes! We've got a late pen! Oh, this is what we needed. Oh, and there he's complaining. He's the captain, and again, it's Bruce. He just couldn't handle him. So that was one of the very few penalties that was a penalty. He definitely got him. So Lacazette, who's our best pen taker, 82. We got... I think we just have to go Rooney, the captain of Manchester United. Can he save us once again? Wayne scores! Important goal. He wasn't going to miss that. The goalkeeper didn't move. So good finish by Wayne. Exactly what we needed here. We needed something from the FIFA gods to give us a penalty. And then, obviously, Wayne to step up to score a goal. It's good to see him find the back of the net. Only goal in the Premier League this season, because we definitely signed a lot more attacking players. Last season, he was still scoring from centre mid. But now, yeah, we're doing really well. A lot of unique goal scorers, which is good for the team. Push him back. Exactly what we want there. Going back. And ref, blow the whistle. There we go, yes. Whew, that was a tough game, but we were able to break through. Really happy with the lads' determination, again, the shots. And we actually, one of the very few games where we dominated, well, not dominated, well, we did, because usually the CPU, they pass a lot at the back. So when you actually have the better of possession, even though it's only by 2%, you do dominate the game. So guys, after that game, we'll just chuck in a training session as well. We've got no one there, so we're going to have to load the session as usual. And just going to simulate. We'll leave these guys for maybe a couple more weeks, and then we'll change it up a bit more. We'll either keep them there or change their actual drill. Anyway, look at Pogba. Exactly what we want for Pogba there. Makes it even more closer to improving the vision and short passing. Anyone else? Yeah, John Stone's doing solidly. And we're still going to keep training Januzaj until he at least gets 70 stamina. I think that should be good enough. But also leave your thoughts. Maybe up to 75. We'll see. So that's basically it for this episode, and that's what I mean. A goal at last for Rooney, but they shouldn't be treating him as a striker. But again, career mode's not that in-depth to realise he's not playing as striker. He's playing a centre mid for us, so they shouldn't talk about it when he's not scoring goals. But anyway, Everton is actually top. They had a game against Sunderland, and they beat them, so that drops Sunderland down. And with our win, that moves us into third, 24 points, and only 2 points away from Everton. So, yeah, we're not having a bad season at all. I'm pretty happy with our season. Of course, we had a couple bad results, but that happens with the season, and it makes it, again, like I said previously, not boring. Still with big signings, but I still feel it's an interesting season. And with games like that we played today, we had to play our best, but we stepped up and we're able to get the job done. And also, I'll show you the standings in the Champions League, even though you should know what they're looking like right now. We'll go across to Champions League. So you can see Champions Cup there. We'll go to our group, and you can see, yeah, we would have took Anderlecht's position. So we still have to continue to win. My goal is to win the next 2 games, because we got to be winning games. If we're in the knockout stage, draws and that kind of stuff is not good enough. We got to show we're one of the best teams. I want to win the Champions League this season. I believe we have the squad to do so. And I feel the last couple games, I'm kind of finding my mojo, you can say, with playing, like I said earlier, playing live, and I really feel I'm playing some good FIFA at the minute. So I hope you guys enjoyed the episode. You guys leave great support for this series. It's a great response from the likes in terms to dislikes, so I really appreciate the feedback you leave and the ratings. So if you could leave a like once again on this video, expect another video in this series tomorrow, and I'll see you guys next time.